To create new custom post types with GD Content Tools plugin, open the Post Types panel and click on the Create button. Starting with a new post type is simple. You need to provide a name for it, and you need to enter labels. Description is optional, and you're pretty much set with the basics of the post type. You can choose an icon. This icon will be used here in the left side menu. By default, you can use dash icons, and for this we will select this icon. But also you can use sprites, URL, you can select an image, or you can use embed code with full image base64 encoded. You need to paste the whole string here, or you can select image or a sprite that's built into the plugin. But we'll stick to dash icons for this. You can assign taxonomies if you want from here, and set if this is a public post type, and is it maybe hierarchical. So that's it. And if you wonder where all the other options are gone, they are split into different panels, because in most cases you will not need to make too many changes, and most other options are only needed from time to time, so we have made it simpler to use them, so they are split into panels. First is labels. Here you can change singular or plural label, and the plugin generates all other labels automatically. If you make some changes here, you can always clear these additional labels and force plugin to create them again, or you can simply edit each label directly from here. Visibility is the next one. If you set it as a public post type, everything else will be generated based on that. But if you want to modify some of the visibility features, simply enable override option here and make changes here, whatever you want. Features includes basic WordPress features. They are listed here. So we can enable author featured image excerpt, comments, for instance, revisions. And you can change structure here. You have settings for REST API here, and export availability here. But we'll focus on additional features implemented by the plugin, and the first three will add additional items in the, in this case, movie menu. One will be archive link, so you can directly go from here to front end archive for this post type. Also, it will show you drafts and future posts link underneath. So if you have one of those, you can quickly access them from this menu. You can remove quick edit. You can enable special post templates. They are similar to page templates for each post type, and you can force WordPress to use this new post type for providing posts for homepage or RSS feed. This is it. And if you open a movies here, you will see a new option called archive that will display all posts in this post type on the front end. Capabilities. By default, new post type uses capability from WordPress posts, but if you want, you can change all that. If you're not sure about this feature, please don't make changes here, or you will end up losing editing capabilities for this post type. Rewrite. You can enable rewriter and set custom slug if you want. There are a few other settings you can change there also. Also, you can control slug for archive. By default, it's the same as the post type. We can set it to plural version, movies. And you can set a query variable used in the URL. It is best to leave it as enabled without custom slug. Custom permalinks are a feature of this plugin, and you can use it to change the way the WordPress creates a permalink for this post type. WordPress doesn't allow you to do this normally, but with this plugin you can enable that type of URL and change to something different. You can choose from these examples here, or you can combine different URL elements listed here. You can also enable date-based archives for this post type. We'll see that later. Finally, you can assign taxonomies from here, and you're all set. You can add new post types here, and you can see existing post types. This will display all default post types and third-party registered post types here. You can only change some of the things for them, and in most cases that is some special features, and change taxonomies listed. For taxonomies, you can even clear existing taxonomies and only assign new ones. So you can disable categories from posts, for instance. You need to do this, and this option will disable categories from posts. So you can try and make some changes here to see how it looks like. Most of the other options in features plugin has will not work with default and third-party post types, because there is no way to guarantee that it will work, and in most cases something will break if you attempt to do it. So as a precaution, you can only set special features and taxonomies for default and third-party post types.